Good morning, LinkedIn and everybody in my network. Hope everybody is doing well, enjoying this spring weather that's kind of upon us here. Wanted to reach out and kind of drop a note on the real basics of cyber liability. I'm going to do a three or four part video series on this here. From what I've seen floating around social media, people are getting really excited about buzzwords like Bitcoin and everything like that. Well, those coverages are great. I found out from my experience when people get all obsessed with that type of stuff, the basics sometimes fall through the cracks. So with this, this video I'm going to hit on 3 coverage parts and give you a bonus on really the basics of what coverage you want in place on your cyber liability policy. Really meat and potatoes stuff. With that, we'll dive in here. The first one is breach notification costs and notification costs. It's been the buzzword, and it's been talked about in the cyberspace for a long time, but it is where carriers continue to pay a ton of money. It's very important that you have a large limit here, if not a dedicated limit outside the aggregate or notification costs outside the limit, in its entirety. Notification costs are something that your competitor will be talking about. Notification costs are something that you need to address deeply in your form. The second one, and this has been going on for the better part of 2 years, which has seemed forever, is social engineering coverage. It's leaked on from the crime form onto the cyber form. It's something that really pay attention to. The social engineering thing's not going away. We're seeing limits 100, 250, 500K, even full limit from certain carriers. It's a really good coverage that you want a large limit on your cyber liability policy. I can tell you that you also need to look at the trigger here. What's triggering coverage? Is it a cyber loss? Is it broader than that? Make sure you know what you're looking for here, because it's one of those basic coverages that you really need to have down when you're selling this product. The third one is, and this has been all over forever, for a little while now, is extortion, ransomware. Make sure you have the full limit. Make sure you're looking at the policy wording. I'll dive in another video on that, but make sure there's a full limit there and you're addressing it. And I'm going to add a fourth for all my Detroit Midwest people, and that is business interruption on the manufacturing side. Tool and die shops and all the manufacturers that we've known and loved in the Midwest for a long time are utilizing computer systems. If their computer system crashes because of a cyber attack, they're going to need comprehensive business interruption coverage. I would definitely advise that you look at that part of your policy, dig through, make sure you have a really large limit there as well. As I've said in the past, even when I was on the standard side, London, your surplus lines players continue to lead the charge in the cyberspace, not only from a pricing perspective, but they have best-in-class forms. They have all the sexy things we're talking about, like Bitcoin and contingent BIPD, but they will do notification costs outside the limit. They will put an aggregate up on it. They will do different aggregates for different coverage parts and really offer a best-in-class form with loss prevention tools that will put your client in a better position and secure better outcomes. I would highly recommend, when you're looking at a comprehensive cyber product, you reach out to these markets directly, or call up your local Anwin's friend and try to get a policy through them. This stuff is complicated. It's constantly changing in our space. I don't really even truly believe there's a cyber expert. That's how much this is changing. Reach out to your my Anwin's counterparts across the country if you have any questions. Looking forward to the conversation, and thank you guys for your time. Have a great day.